So for a long time now, people have speculated and said that bringing traffic from off Amazon does really well for your listing. Amazon loves when you bring your traffic over. And so for that reason, I decided to put it to the test and try organic marketing, TikTok and other platforms to see how that does for my product. And I'll teach you exactly in this video what I did and what I learned from this whole process. Hey, what's up everyone? Yaniv here, and welcome back to a new video. If you guys are new here and you don't know what we do, basically we put out course level information for absolutely free. For those of you who don't have enough money for an Amazon FBA program or are just not ready to invest in one right now. As you can see, beginning of July, in August, September, you have like the 2.5 months here basically. You can see that I was, averaging about 50 sales per day. And then right around, mid-August, you can see that huge spike, averaging maybe 95, 100 sales for about a week there. The only thing that I did differently was what I'm going to share with you today. Right about beginning of August, we started doing this, and it did take a little bit of time with the TikToks and other stuff that I was putting out, other content I was putting out, to actually start seeing an effect on Amazon. Meaning it wasn't actually completely in line. It wasn't like I started and then instantly I saw the results. It took about a week for things to mellow, for Amazon to see that this was, continued traffic and continued shoppers to our listing. And that's when we really saw a huge, kind of spike in sales. After that, you can see we actually started to increase our price because we were selling too quickly. We didn't have enough time to get our inventory in. And right about that, the lowest drop there was because our main variation of our product actually was completely out of stock. Now we're back in stock. We are just kind of stabilizing right now, and I will be doing another one of these kind of runs with social media, and I'll be able if you want to keep track of how that works, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that video. Now let's go into my organic content marketing flow, what I did and how in about 7 days I literally doubled my sales. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is paid ads versus earned media. And it's super important to make that distinction because while paid ads are, possible to do and you can really do them profitably if you know what you're doing, overall earned media is actually the way to go. Meaning, putting out organic content, putting out different kind of, pieces of marketing out there and allowing those social platforms to actually push your content to people that it thinks will actually like it. And truly, I believe the reason why earned media is so important, the followers, the people who come back every single time to watch your videos or kind of keep track of the progress with your brand, is because paid ads are only getting more and more competitive. Not only on PPC on Amazon, but literally on Facebook, on Google. Everyone is trying to kind of shortcut their way to success with their brand and their business. And while that is possible to make a ton of money with paid ads, and paid ads definitely play a role, earned media, I think, is the way of the future, building your audience, building your brand, and building your culture within that. So I think that is definitely the way of the future. Biggest companies around the world actually focus on earned media. They focus on growing a brand now, and then also, referrals and stuff like that, which can really only come from, your most dedicated fans, the people who will go around and spread your product. So basically what I'm trying to say is, paid ads can seem sexy and kind of the way to get rich quick. Not focusing on paid customers and focusing on growing your audience and your customers, through actual organic content marketing. I think that is really the long-term future. So definitely focus on that. Now, the truth of what I'm going to show you and what I did here is actually very hard work, right? Like paid ads seems super quick, super easy, put that on, and it goes and you make $1 million. Obviously that's not the case, but what I'm going to show you here is actually, very hard work, and it's going to take a lot of time. And truthfully, 99% of the people who watch this video actually won't probably do anything. So they're just gonna watch it and not implement anything. And if you really wanna be successful, and if you really wanna see a change in your business, if your business, your products aren't selling as well as they should be, or you're just looking to capitalize on this opportunity, because right now this is a huge opportunity to get a ton of free marketing. There's people who are getting tens of thousands of followers every single month from just doing these things. And I hope to be able to get there soon as well and share it with you. But like I said, we're not there yet. All right, so now that I'm done ranting at you guys, let me share with you the actual platforms that I used. So the first one was TikTok. I also did Facebook, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and Pinterest, right? Believe it or not, Pinterest has been a huge one for us, and I'll talk more about that in a little bit. Now, basically what you do with that, you create a machine, run that through, and then get a bunch of likes and money on the other side if you do properly. So let's talk about step one. My recording is actually cutting off the title there, but it's okay. Step one, what you want to do is you want to start on TikTok. As far as what we did is we start on TikTok because TikTok has the best editing software on a phone while you're creating it. And so TikTok is a great place to actually film and get your content ready. Again, you want to make a content piece. We're going to talk more about what kind of content to make and actually examples of content in a little bit. But in the meantime, let me just break down the strategy for you. You make one piece of content. That's all you need, right? One video. And what you do with that video is then you take that video, you repurpose it on Instagram, and also you make a post. At least every single day you want to be making a post. With that video, TikTok makes it a little bit difficult to get the watermark out of the video, but you got to make sure you do it. Get the watermark out of your video because Instagram Reels especially will actually harm your video if you have that watermark in it. So get rid of the watermark. Then what you want to do, so that's the same content. You made one piece of content on TikTok, you're reposting it on Instagram. You probably have seen this a lot already. Next one is Facebook. Facebook has tons of videos. If you just go to Facebook's video page, actually we'll show you in a second. So here, literally the stupidest things get like hundreds of millions of views, 211 million views, 138 million views, this one doesn't have any views. I don't see it there. 63 million views, 28 million views. If anything, Facebook is one of the easiest ways to get views from, and just reposting, create a business page, post your videos out there and see how they do. A lot of the times they will get pushed, and that's one really, really easy way to get views, especially if you can do stuff like this. Like this is kind of like, I guess these are like some key hacks or whatever. Like little silly things like this get tons of views. So if you can do something like that with your product, you're pretty much guaranteed a ton of views. From there, obviously you're linking to your product, either in the descriptions here, in your Instagram bio link, and also obviously in your TikTok bio. People will be able to go straight to your Amazon product and from there buy your product. So it's a whole giant funnel, right? You have all these platforms leading to your one Amazon listing. So to continue from there, Facebook is your next one. Again, it's the same piece of content you're reposting there. Pinterest, you're actually posting a picture, okay? The same picture you could be posting on Instagram, you can post it on Pinterest, okay? And also that same video. Pinterest, actually, I'll talk about that too in a little bit, has been, like I said, one of the biggest kind of dark horses in this whole thing. We get a ton of views on Pinterest, and I think it depends on your product, but don't underestimate how many views you can get on Pinterest as well. And then obviously YouTube Shorts, just repost your video there too. Sometimes you can have some problems on YouTube with copyright stuff, but you can figure out, take out the music or make stuff without music. So that is the 5 kind of step process of that. Now with one video, you basically send it out to all 5 platforms. If you want to put it to other platforms, you can. There are other ones out there, but these are the ones that will really push your content in 2021. This is just some examples, right? This is not even all the examples. This is between TikTok and also Instagram Reels of literally our products getting thousands of views like every time we post, almost, right? And if they don't get thousands, then they get maybe hundreds, so like 800, 900 views. And while not everybody is going to be clicking on your product and going to it, of course, truthfully, even if 10% or even if 5% even click on the link, that sends a lot of traffic to the Amazon page, and Amazon will see that, and reflect your organic rank from there. So that's that. On the bottom right, you can see, even though we only have 3 followers for our Pinterest page, we get 9.1 thousand monthly views to the page. And if you know about Pinterest, it's literally just about, products or people saving pins and looking at stuff to shop or whatever. So that's really powerful. The 9.1 thousand monthly views is what we're going with right now. And again, guys, this was done in like 7 to 10 days. Like this is nothing, special. This is nothing that like we put like a ton of effort in just yet. And obviously we've seen a huge dramatic upside on it. This is something that I see that, you could literally actually even hire for this. Like right now, I put in a job request on online jobs, in the Philippines. There's like other websites, Upwork, Fiverr, whatever you want to look at, to actually outsource this thing. Not necessarily the content creation, but actually the repurposing of the content. So once you create the content, because there's like 5 different platforms you have to go to, all that kind of stuff, the repurposing and the posting of the content is something that you can easily outsource to like a VA or someone along those lines for super cheap. So that's what I'm looking into right now, just because otherwise it does take up a lot of my time. And you can either get your partner, you can get your kid, if your kid is good with TikTok, all that stuff. Just get your kid to make videos of your product, pay them like $5 a video or whatever, and that's gonna help you, that's gonna help them. And I think it's a pretty good idea, like overall, to get thousands of views per week. it's going to help your listing a lot, obviously. So now to get your creative juices flowing and just understand what like a real good TikTok, you know, kind of looks like, how simple they can be.
Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry, mommy, excuse me.
So this video is like really dumb, but they use basically like sounds, popular sounds. If you want to learn more about TikTok, I mean, this is not the place for that, but search up on YouTube. But basically he's using a popular sound. And if you don't know what Scrub Daddy is, these guys were on Shark Tank. This guy's like the owner of the company, and they have a Scrub Daddy, which is the you know, yellow one you saw, and the Scrub Mommy. And so this video, I think, I don't remember exactly. Let me see.
Sorry.
It has like over 1 million views. That's why I saved it. I don't know where I can see that now, but it has over, whatever, trust me, it has over 1 million views, okay? For this TikTok, 289,000 likes. Let's look at the second one. So this is a, you know, another, damn, that's loud. This is another kind of super easy one that you can do. It's kind of like a reaction post where this company sells, you know, waterproof shoes, okay? So there's one guy who's dancing in the rain.
Waterproof shoes. Check the DMs, send you a free pair, and next time your socks will be dry.
So they literally just found a super popular, you know, person who dances, I guess, in the rain, and they're sending them the waterproof shoes. It has 500,000 likes on this video, 500,000 views, 50,000 likes, and they just like reacted to the person who's dancing. You literally don't have to do anything. So obviously not every video is going to get 500,000 views, but just one like this obviously is going to do a ton for your listing. And I know that for a fact, obviously from my situation, but also like I mentioned, if you're watching some of the videos in the past, I had a friend who uses TikTok to basically get all his sales on Amazon. He sells in a pretty competitive space. And so, you know, he has several videos with millions of views on his TikTok, and you can instantly see a direct correlation in the sales, you know, thousands, $5,000, $10,000 in sales from, you know, one really good TikTok. So that's just another example here. Again, it's super simple and easy to make. It's just, they're just promoting their product, which is this like spike ball set. So this thing has 15 million views, okay? I don't know where it says this, but I've seen it before. 15 million views, okay, on something like this, or 13 million views, like it's something insane, over 10 million. And 500,000 likes on this post. I mean, like they didn't even do anything. They're just playing the actual games. What I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna also link maybe 5 or 10 more examples if you want to get those kind of juices flowing. If you're actually considering doing this, join the free Facebook group. I'll have a link down below in the video description. I'll make a post in the group with just 5, 10 more different examples of really easy TikToks to make. I don't think that anything here was very crazy at all. Super easy, and all of them had tons of views. And these are just something that I scraped off the top in like 5 minutes. Like you can, there's an insane amount of views to be made from these platforms. And again, that's only considering if you posted those on TikTok, right? You can repurpose those on all the platforms that I mentioned, and I mean, it's literally hundreds of thousands of views, right? Now, again, you need to have good TikToks. We haven't gotten anything higher than I think 5,000 views. But again, even if you only do like 5,000 views, that still adds up to a lot. Now, tips on content creation from what I've noticed myself, what works for us, and also from my buddy who does a lot of views on TikTok. Ideally, you want to have someone's face on the TikTok or the brand. There needs to be somebody who can kind of be the head of the personality of the brand. And this is not mandatory, right? We haven't done this on ours, and I think that's actually what's really holding us back a little bit. But if you don't feel comfortable, you don't have to do it. Keep up with the trends and unique ways to involve them with your product. So different music, different trends. There's a whole bunch of people who, even when you can follow them on TikTok, who talk about all the new trends coming up, all the new sounds coming up that are doing really well. You can literally just follow those people, and then from there, you know exactly what's trending, so you don't have to be plugged in if you're not like a millennial or someone who's really savvy with this stuff or even cares. There are ways to get around that. Now, volume is key with a lot of these platforms. You probably won't get a ton of views when you first start. Their videos are going to be probably pretty bad, but you'll get better. And also, the algorithms really work with, they want you to post a lot. So ideally what you want to do is 3 to 6 videos a day repurposed over all platforms. I know that can get a lot, but again, if you want to hire someone to do this, or if you can do this yourself, it doesn't really take that long, maybe 1 to 2 hours to get all those videos filmed, maybe another 30 minutes, 45 minutes to repost them everywhere, or you can get that outsourced like I mentioned. And I'd say at least do minimum 1 video a day, right? That's going to really do well for you. 3 to 6, ideally 6 is, I mean, that's crazy, but you know, that's from what I understand, that's where you want to be. Have a clear brand voice, right? Choose if you want to be funny, if you want to be cute, if you want to be serious, right? If you want to be informative. Have a clear, distinct lane, because you don't want to start to be funny and then the next post be super serious and the next post just you need to have a clear brand voice and a brand kind of path, right? Like the Scrub Daddy person, they're super goofy, right? Like every single one of their TikToks is just really, really goofy and lighthearted, and that's I think why they do really well, because their brand voice is very consistent. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, please drop a like. It really helps us with the YouTube algorithm, helps us grow. We're almost at 30,000 subscribers. So if you enjoyed this and you want to see more videos like this in the future, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.